Hi, I just wanted to share this book that I'm reading called Neurotribes. I love this book a lot because it talks about the history of mental illnesses. It mostly talks about autism and Asperger's and doesn't really talk about ADHD, but there's other literature about it out there, so I'll find some on that. One of the things that I love is he talks about B.F. Skinner. Um, and in one of his and also on the when it comes to talking about aversive stimuli, also known as punishment. So I wanted to read something about what Dr. Skinner had to say about aversive stimuli. So Skinner explained that while aversives may seem to promptly extinguish undesirable behavior, the behavior often returns with a vengeance after the punishment ceases, because the subject has not been taught more adaptive ways to behave. He had also pointed out that punishment creates fear, guilt, and shame, resulting in less learning overall. In other words, a child compelled to practice the piano with threats of spanking does not tend to become a virtuoso, but instead learns to hate music. Skinner also cautioned that the use of aversives has negative effects on the researcher, potentially turning the experimental situation into a sadistic power play. In the long run, he observed, punishment, unlike reinforcement, works to the disadvantage of both the punished organism and the punishing agency. So, it is important to hold all people accountable, even people with neurological differences, such as myself, but it's also very important the way how you do it. So, basically, screaming at somebody, at a child, with a neurological difference, is only going to probably exacerbate the behavior because they're not going to learn to fear not doing the behavior. They're going to probably learn to fear the punishment. And when a teacher, such as in the example with Mr. Darby, when he spoke to Becky, he probably just made her feel a little bit worse than she needed to feel, as long as with the father, when he spoke to Armand about his faux pas. So one thing is that when we're parents and teachers, or we're friends of people with neurological differences, we need to make sure that when you're speaking to us, please be sensitive that we're trying. We're not trying to make you angry. We're not trying to, rub you the wrong way. We're really trying to, communicate and be part of the group. And we're doing our best. We want to be accepted. We want to be loved. But we also will make more mistakes than, let's say, the person without these symptoms. So please pay attention to what Mr. B.F. Skinner, Dr. B.F. Skinner said, and I thank you so much.